It's 2023 and everybody wants a creative job that they can do online. Well, as a freelance video editor working entirely from home, I get it. So this year I said I was going to start a quarterly series all centered around the steps to take you from wherever you are now to earning a full-time income as a totally freelance video editor, being your own boss and being in complete control of your video editing career. It's currently Q2, so part 2 of this series is based on what you do after getting a basic setup together and developing the right skills. If you haven't checked out Q1, I will link that here. Sweet. Be sure to check that out if you are starting your video editing journey from scratch. But if you're past all that and you're ready to dive into, I don't know, actually getting a client, you're in the right place. Pick your platforms. Now, I've done quite a few videos diving into the different job boards and websites that you will find video editing jobs on. You're definitely going to want to test out some of them to see what jobs are on each one and to see which ones are worth investing more time into. I say time because if you're going to be applying to jobs on Upwork, for example, you're going to want to be looking on Upwork every day to see if a client messaged you back or to see if there is a job on there that's popped up very recently that sounds perfect for you, so you can apply to it before the competition does. Now, of course, you can set up your email with a lot of these sites so that they notify you via email if a great job comes your way, but it is important to not overcomplicate the job search process. And I think that does involve sticking to just a couple platforms at one time, see how they work, and then expand to other websites. Apply like a boss. If you're looking for work, then applying to jobs needs to be your literal job. Part of that includes putting time, effort, and quality into each application. Read each job description thoroughly and use it to your advantage by tailoring your application to fit with exactly what the client needs. You can also practice by tailoring your tone and attitude to the cover letter and application. Remember that you are applying to a professional job, so you want to make sure your application looks professional too. This includes using proper grammar and spelling and presenting yourself in a clear and concise manner. If we haven't met yet, I am Colleen, and in this channel, I teach you how to get a video editing job and how to get paid doing what you love. So for more tips on that, be sure to hit subscribe and hit the like button so this video can spread to more people. Get your first client. No matter what platform you choose, eventually a job opportunity is going to fall into your lap. It might be your dream job. It might be a job you'd never expect. It might even be a job that you would never do if you didn't have to. Either way, this is the foot in the door you've been waiting for. So how do you go about it the best way? Well, you want to set the scene correctly. Agree upon the rate and terms of the job, whether it be just for one project or maybe for a longer term situation. Be upfront with any and all concerns, and don't be afraid to ask questions to make sure you're getting the clear picture of what the client wants. If you've been struggling with getting a client for a while, then getting your first client can sometimes feel like this rush of excitement, and you really want to just jump into the process of actually doing the editing and showing off your skills. But this really is only the beginning of a complex series of events that need to happen successfully, and so it's important not to jump in before you've got all the details from your client and you've communicated your thoughts and concerns fully. Deliver. Now for the fun part. Your first client can be a great opportunity to establish your reputation as a skilled and reliable freelancer. So make sure to deliver high quality work that meets or exceeds their expectations. Take your time to edit the project to your client's standards, but you don't want to spend too much time on the project stalling on a creative decision or unsure if the client will prefer something one way or the other. You want to tread in a nice gray area that might leave room for creative improvement, but leaves the client happy that they hired you. While you're working, also keep track of any issues that might impact future projects, and also keep track of how long the project took you. You'll definitely want to remember this if you are on an hourly rate, or just to keep track of your daily workflow as you start to bring in more clients. If you made it this far and you're liking this video, I'd so appreciate if you can hit the like button below so this video can spread to more people. And for an in-depth deep dive on the best job boards to find video editing jobs and to receive a free month of Skillshare, click the link in the description below. Proof in the pudding. After you've got your first client, you can officially start thinking about the next one. Add this experience to your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Update your reel if possible and if you have permission from that first client. Ask the client if they can leave you a review on Upwork or Fiverr. Usually this is a standard practice on Upwork anyways, where when a job is completed, you submit a review and the client will submit a review in return, but you can always bump them if they are a little slow to do that. If the job was outside of those platforms, you can always just ask them to write a 1 to 2 sentence review of their experience working with you. Take that segment and add it to your website or to the job description on LinkedIn where you talk about your experience with this client. Any extra proof that you can add to beef up your overall portfolio is going to help you greatly moving forward. Get your next client. You did it once. Now do it again. You're probably going to need more than one client if you are going the freelance route. For me, it was when I got my second client on Upwork that I really started to think, okay, I'm on the right track. I'm really getting somewhere with this. Learning how to not only get one client, but then to get a second one, to me, means you've really improved on your application process and you really are moving into becoming a successful freelance business owner. Now that we are moving into the second half of 2023 and our journey to becoming successful freelance video editors, check out this video next to continue on with that journey. Again, be sure to subscribe for more tips on video editing and freelance lifestyle. Thank you to my team. Again, I am Colleen and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have the best one.